So every time you hear from what God has asked you to do, restitution or fixing that problem is imminent. Otherwise, the word of the Lord stops functioning for you. Good morning, you're welcome to Daily Dose. I bring you a word from the Lord. Ezra chapter 10 and verse 3. It says, "Now we must make a solemn promise to our God that we will send these women and their children away. We will do that. We will do what you and the others who honor God's commands advise us to do. We will do what God's law demands." So every time you hear from what God has asked you to do, restitution or fixing that problem is imminent. Otherwise, the word of the Lord stops functioning for you. You know, the same thing happened with Abraham when he took when he took Agai and then gave birth to Ishmael. They knew that they had to send them out after some time. The disobedience to God's word or to his laws have consequences. Those consequences can be grievous. You might even say it's inhumane. You might say all the English that you want to say. But when God has a plan for someone and the person veers off, you have to make adjustments. Those adjustments can be painful. It says in Isaiah, it says, "Take care of the lame foot, otherwise you will be turned out," which means if you don't let it heal properly, and part of this healing might be severance from the body, which means that let us cut this thing out like cancer rather than even trying to fix it right with it. So these folks made up their mind because God had told them not to intermarry. They intermarried and the consequence was living with them. At that point in time, they needed to take those people out and be strict about it. There was a particular tribe in Jeremiah, I think, I'm not sure what it is, but in Jeremiah, they are called the Shubrites. And God gave them an instruction specifically that they should not drink wine or take any land. Ever since their ancestors had passed away, they followed that particular instructions. God came back after their ancestors who he gave those words to had gone. They said, we still kept this ordinance. Those ordinances are critical things as far as their life is concerned. They are things that ensure longevity. They ensures that the covenant of God is still in their life because God keeps his promises to his children. That's why some of these conversations transcends us. So when people are praying, God haven't done this, God haven't done that, God is not slow to his promise. He is waiting for us to catch up with what he wants to do. And then the fulfillment of those promises begin to manifest. We must understand the dictates and the way God works. And once you understand those things, they work on laws. You cannot say you are extremely anointed and you defy the law of gravity. The law of gravity will exert itself on you, except you're applying another law. And so it's in the dictates and the works and in working with God, you must follow those instructions. You must keep those ordinances. They will also fulfill their part. I hope that has helped you this morning. Until tomorrow, when I bring you another word on another episode of the Daily Dose, keep liking, keep sharing, subscribe if you haven't. God bless you.